Good evening, this is Brian Shannon from Alpha Trends Blogspot. It's Monday, the 13th of November, 2006. Let's go ahead and take a look at some trading ideas for tomorrow. I've got Ballard Power on the screen right now. BLDP is the symbol for that. And you can see the stock has recently had a couple of big volume surges that have shown the stock move higher on that. So we saw this one right here followed by a low volume pullback, another volume surge in here followed by another low volume pullback. And you can see that we've got the 10-day moving average above the 20, which is above the 50, and the market is also above this rising 200-day moving average. So the stock has come up to what was some resistance back in here, and that is back in late May. And on a 10-minute time frame, it looks like the stock might be getting ready to break out. If it can break past this $7.50 level, I think that we could see the stock make a pretty quick run up towards about $8.50. So I think there's about $1 of upside in this stock. And if you look at the weekly time frame, there's clearly not much that's going to hold this market back. So I think we've got a pretty good shot for upside here. What I'd like to see this stock do before I buy it would be a pullback to $7.35. Then I'd buy it above $7.40. So a pullback first to $7.35, buy strength, then above $7.40. I would put a stop at about $7.24, just below this afternoon's low. And again, looking for about $1.10 of upside and a risk of just about 16 cents here. Another way to possibly play it is some calls that expire on Friday. Very speculative play, but if you get them for maybe about a dime, you could play the stock till the end of the week with a dime stop. So that's one way to consider doing it as well for a bullish strategy. Google, G-O-O-G, as if I need to tell anyone the symbol for Google. Google is been holding on to these gains in new high territory. As we know, they've got a large short position in the weekly time frame. We've seen the stock rallying on big volume, lower volume on the consolidation the last couple of weeks. And today it looks like the stock, the buyers took back control with a little bit of volume in here once again. I'm not going to give you any specific recommendations because the stock's just too wild, but I think that you could say it's traced out somewhat of a cup and handle in here, if you want to look at it that way. We've got higher lows, so the buyers are becoming more aggressive time-wise. They're not waiting for the pullback to 466 or 468. Instead, they're buying support at 471 and then 476. I would say I would probably put a stop below 476, worst case scenario, but it looks like it's got to get above about 482 for the upside momentum to really get going in here. And I think if it could do that, then you've got a chance of the stock making a run for close to $500 a share. A lot of Chinese stocks have been real hot. We just got stopped out of CMED. SINA went big today as well, and we were stopped out of that the day before. We also had CTDC go big, CAAS go big. So I'm looking at the group, and I see this stock called Kongzhong Corporation. No idea what these guys do. But it's been up on big volume in here, low volume consolidation the last couple days. I think it can make a run for probably close to that 200-day moving average at $9.75. What I'd like to see happen in here would be to buy the stock above about $8.45. Above $8.45, I think that's where the buyers take control and they have the chance to push it up towards about $9.75 or about $1.30 away. And I think your stop could go at about $8.28. So you'd only have to risk about 17 cents, it looks like, for the potential to make about $1.05 in profit. NPSP, we got stopped out of this stock the other day as it was pretty choppy in here. I do own a very small position in this stock right now, just for disclosure purposes. But the stock has been banging away at support up about this 480 level, and it looks like it's ready to get going again. You can see that 200-day moving average is way up there at 6.5. That's not going to be my target. What I'm looking for in this stock is a move to about these lows from back in late May, which are $5.35. So I'm looking for a move of about 67 cents in this stock, and I think you can buy this one basically above 478. Above 478, I think it could make a run to 535. It's about 67 cents away. And a stop at this point, I think, goes at about $4.62, or about 16 cents away. We'll look at two short sale ideas now. First up is Diodes, symbol DIOD. You can see the stock's been having some trouble recently. This 42 level, 41.5, has been pretty important as a resistance, then support. Now it looks like resistance once again. And I'm thinking that the stock probably has the ability to drop down towards that 200-day moving average near about 38.50. Now, here's how I'd like to play this one. I would look to sell this stock short below 39.95. Below 39.95, I think the sellers are in control. I'd put my stop at about $40.35, and looking for a move down towards 38.50 would be $1.45 away, risking about 40 cents in DIOD. And then we have NGPS. This is NovAtel, and NovAtel broke down with Garmin, and this one's looking a little bit weaker than Garmin. In fact, it broke below this support at the $40 level, and I think the stock probably is going to head down towards about 35.5 or so, somewhere right around there. And how I'd like to play this stock short on the short side would be to sell it short below $36.75. Below $36.75, I'd probably sell it short with a stop at about $37.05, or about 30 cents away, and then look for a move, like I said, to about $35.50, or a risking 30 cents basically to make potentially $1.25 in NGPS.